Canada, and when he finishes the race, Lewis Hamilton wins it.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? I mean, I think Ferrari gifted him as best as they could. But you know, it's one of these crucial points in the championship. Is Rosberg going to be able to keep his mindset, keep his focus? He's still going to be the championship leader, but we know Lewis, when he gets a bit of rhythm, he's going to bring it back. And with a new Grand Prix track next week, back to back, after the parties tonight, everybody refocuses and has to turn the heat up next Friday again.
The Ali shuffle for Lewis Hamilton before he dives of his mechanics. The soft shoes and the shuffle and the celebrations. Round applause for Lewis Hamilton as he makes his way to the driver's cool-down room. Let's hear from the head of Mercedes-Benz Motorsport, Toto Wolff. He's with Ted.
Toto, what a great drive. Well done for Lewis Hamilton. What was the crucial moment of the race for you?
That's the guy responsible for the crucial moment, the strategist. I think it was marginal, a 1 or 2 stop strategy, and we weren't quite sure whether we would make it with the tire until the end, but we did it.
Were you thinking of it, or when Ferrari pitted, did you think, oh, hooray, Lewis has got the clean air that he needs, because he was struggling behind Sebastian in dirty air?
No, I think the main call, or watch out, the main call. The main, we wouldn't want to lose you to Ferrari.
I've never been this close to you.
The main point was whether the tires would make it to the end.
Yeah. Okay, well done. Thank you.
Well, they did make it to the end. It's what you want in a race, Paul. Uncertainty. 1 stop, 2 stop. Which is the way to go? First and third today did stop once. Second had to stop twice.
I think it had everything coming into it. Everybody believes it's going to be one of the best races. I think it proves to that. Could have done with it being a bit warmer.
Let's have a listen to the drivers.
What's the reason you went? Initially?
Yeah.
What's the reason? Hey man, what happened? Valtteri. Oh, jeez.
I enjoyed quite a lot chasing you down.
I enjoyed chasing you down at the beginning.
Yeah.
As when you came in, I was like, that's such a bad start. What the hell?
I had a decent one. Mine was okay. Did you notice?
Mine was really bad. And then I got to turn 1 and I just understeered like crazy.
It was a tailwind all race.
Yeah, so I had massive understeer. Nico was on my outside.
Did you see the seagulls?
Yeah.
I avoided them.
Yeah, is that when you...
I break for animals. That's when you caught up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was sleeping at that point. I don't know why.
Instinct. I looked up and I saw I watched the seagulls and looked up. At the beginning, we
I thought the park permit was there, so I switched up the engine.
You were caning it. I was like, I have to cane it. You were doing it.
My bad.
It's like listening to Eric Cantona. All that chat of seagulls going on in there. But it just amazes me that when you're heading flat out into a corner, Paul, and trying to get your braking right, you guys have still got the ability to notice the wildlife.
Of course you have. You know, you're looking at the track, you definitely don't want to hit that and damage your car. That's one thing for sure. Seagulls are pretty big these days, aren't they?
They are around here. I don't know what they feed them on, to be honest, but there's some pretty big gulls circling around. The mention of the understeer from Lewis Hamilton that forced him a little bit wide and forced Nico Rosberg even wider. I wonder what Rosberg will say about that move after this race. Valtteri Bottas then back on the podium and third in Canada for the second race running. And Sebastian Vettel, who's gone podium, not podium, not podium, not podium so far this season. Scoring 4 of them, but never consecutively. Well, he's up in second place here. And Lewis Hamilton, back-to-back victories for Mercedes. and a 5th here in Monaco. First time in his career, he's won 5 Grand Prix at one particular track. Raises the winner's trophy once again. Constructor's trophy, received by one of the tallest men in the paddock, Evan Short. His surname really is Short. And one of the men responsible for the start strategy down at the Mercedes team as well. And maybe Sebastian Vettel's now telling him how to get a better start, because he did today. It's not where you start, Paul, it's where you finish. It
is. That's where the points are given out, Crofty. But Mercedes working ever so hard trying to get the cars off the line, and you do practice start after practice start after practice start, and Seb was obviously very happy, and I'm sure he'll feel confident if he was ever in that position again. I got the feeling, listening to them, that Sebastian and Lewis rather like their own particular scrap and their battle. They're desperate to race each other on the track at the moment. They are, and I think they both respect each other. I think they're both equally, great world champions, great for the sport. I think they're very fair drivers when they actually get out there, but be interested to see what Rosberg's saying at the moment, given what Hamilton was saying about in the last couple of races. Let's hear what he has to say as the legendary Michael Douglas comes to the stage now.
Bonjour, Montreal. It's a pleasure for me to be here and an honor to introduce the podium winners.
How
Lewis,
are you?
I couldn't be better,
wow,
man.
even better. Oh, what an amazing day.
Hey, Lewis, incredible. I mean, everybody, we got to talk about the first turn. I mean, you had Sebastian coming in on your left, You had Nico touching wheels on the right. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well firstly, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who came out today and made the atmosphere the way it is. Thank you, everyone here. We come here every year and we have the best week. The city, they just put on such a great event, and the ambience, the atmosphere is better than ever. Today I had another really bad start. I'm not really quite sure why. I think probably overheated my clutch, but Sebastian and Nico got quite a good run. Down to turn 1, tires are cold, big understeer, and feel very grateful that me and Nico didn't damage anything on our cars.
Right.
And otherwise, after that was just trying to chase this guy down. He was so quick out there. But the car felt fantastic. I think got the setup just right with the great work from the engineers and mechanics. And I won my first Grand Prix here in 2007. So this is just, you know, just feels such a blessing.
Congratulations, Lewis. It was a wonderful, wonderful race. 4th time?
I think 5th time.
5th time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Sebastian, nice to see you. Wonderful, wonderful race, huh?
Thank you.
You had a phenomenal run. A phenomenal run earlier in the race. What was the issues later on?
Lewis was a bit too quick. That was the issue. So, no, I think we had a great weekend. Obviously, a fantastic start. And then, yeah, lap 1 was a bit hairy. I struggled to brake, stop the car in the last corner. It was very windy today. Maybe I struggled a bit with the wind from behind, but I was pushing all race. I think we committed fairly early to a different strategy, which we were planning to come back. Obviously, then Lewis has the chance to stay out and see what the tires are doing, and I think probably the tires lasted a bit better than what we expected. So that made it quite tricky to, with fresher tires, close the gap. But overall, great weekend for us. I think we struggled a little bit the last couple of races and the beginning of the season. And now to see that the car has performance and unleash it, it was a really fun race. I really enjoyed it. And I can only add on what Lewis said, thanks to the crowd. It's great to come here, and Friday, free practice. Friday, free practice, to have you guys in the hairpin all around the track waving at us is just making, you know, our job much more pleasant. So this is a place that we will have to come for forever, I guess. Okay. So thank you very much.
Fantastic. A really, really wonderful run. Congratulations. Mr. Bottas, hi. Nice to see you up here on the podium again. I think it was from Mexico last year. The season started a little slow, but you're coming on strong. How was the race for you today?
Well, I'm really pleased with today. You know, as a team, it was really strong one for us. Really good strategy, really good pit stop. The timing was everything perfect. Car felt really good today. I felt I was pretty on it today. Great. So it's great to be here, and really want to thank the Williams. Thank you guys. Everyone made an amazing job, and thank you Montreal. You've been really good to me.
Congratulations in the Williams. It's wonderful. So what does the rest of this year look for you? What do you think?
We're going to just take it one race at a time, and you know there's still work to do. We're going to continue to improve this car. There's a lot of races, so we really just trying to stay. Yeah, we need to try and keep on the roll if possible, but you know it's a long way to go, and these guys are getting faster and faster at Ferrari and Red Bull. So I think collectively as a team, we're just going to keep our heads down and keep pushing. And honestly, I'm just overwhelmed with today. I remember, was it 9 years ago when I was here? So it feels just as great back then.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Here's to wrap up. Thank you for coming.
God bless you guys.
Here's the Formula One. All the best. Bye-bye. Thank you.